It is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And we're off on EA Sports. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
It's Johnson on second down. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground again with Johnson. He finds space, middle of the field. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down here at the 16. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They are throwing it again. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing off the play fake. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown he started his game off with, just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. Starting this drive with a design run. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Lobs this deep down the middle. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to throw it again. Finding Johnson once more. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Now Diaby brings him down. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. And the Browns get there and take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Ooh, a disappointing call despite the quarterback pleading with the officials. Got offensive pass interference, and that wipes away that touchdown.
Yeah, I'm chuckling because I remember some of my conversations with those whiteouts, and you're not going to change his mind. Once that judge makes his decision and verdict, it's over.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Aubrey puts it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. They go play action on 1st down. Cut out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with a turnover.
The Steelers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the gun, Johnson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And they'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Johnson up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats.
Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. And when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance, because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. They give to Hall on the draw. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds his fullback. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're throwing it. This one's caught. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Now here he goes on the boot. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Browns get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 3. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Throwing now out of the shotgun. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. Diving right side, got it! A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They drop their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. Third down. Air it out on third. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. He begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, third down. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First down, play action. That one's complete, right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Hall takes it straight ahead. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking now from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. I like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll run for it with all. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Steelers and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Running back sent in motion. To throw here on first down. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down, their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. They start the drive with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Dumped off to his running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. To the air on 3rd and long. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. The Browns are lined up to punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Motioning the tight end now. Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Got his man. That's Brown again. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Going with Johnson here. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball, and they are leading, but not by a lot. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Trucks a defender. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up. He'll try Johnson again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They'll run with Johnson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be fourth and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Here we go with Johnson. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out now comes the Browns offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Second down now, 7 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds his fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Working on first down. Continuing to move past the 45. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, looking for options. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 40-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Hall running his own read. Escapes a defender. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Another Browns first down.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives him more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They give to Johnson to start this drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets it down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Browns getting their offense out there. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Back to work after throwing the pick. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
A throw here on 1st. Connects with his back. Hall. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
We give on 2nd to Hall. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Hits him on the end route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line fast.
Another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing it again here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick six. Complete out to the right. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
The 31-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I'll throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. He keeps this one himself. Oh, he lost the football. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Back to throw now. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He has it at the 5! And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him. And no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. The Steelers, ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Second quarterback run here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.